Okay, me talking about episode 1. Me talking about how awful the 2012 movie called Total Recall was. Um, and this review, there are going to be some spoilers. So, there are going to be some spoiler alerts in this video. And so, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to see those spoilers, just mute your computer right now. Just mute your computer. Or just, I'll give you a few seconds to get out of this video if you don't want to see it. Okay, now let's talk about the awful movie called Total Recall 2012 version. And, yeah. This movie was terrible. I hated it. The first movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger was great, but this is just so bad. It's horrible. And just, I don't like it at all. It does not respect the original movie, and it just does all this weird stuff. Let's talk about it. Okay. Oh no! Spoiler alert! When the spoiler is over, I'm gonna sign up saying spoiler over. So mute your computer. Until I put the spoiler over, because you don't want it to be spoiled. There is a scene in the movie where, it's stupid. It's really, really poorly written, and it is just poorly thought out, and it is very, very bad. And oh my god, and it's, oh my, awful scene. Oh my god, this awful scene where where this guy needs to get out, and it has these futuristic looking cars and stuff. It's like, what is going on? This is making no sense. This is making no sense so far. It's annoying. Like, it really gets on you. But I'm chewing gum right now, so you see my mouth moving like that. So, yeah. To me, I don't know. It's just, anyway. Yep, I have gum. Yeah. But anyways, another scene where what? There is no Mars. Ugh. Oh. That makes no sense at all. Come on, in the original, there was Mars. There was Mars. I mean, in the original, there was Mars, okay? Do you get it now? That makes no sense at all. Spoiler over. Yeah, this movie is very bad. It's poorly written. I mean, if the director of this movie, I'd be real surprised if he actually seen the original before. I'd be really surprised if he actually seen the movie before. I don't think he did, because, I mean, if he's seen the movie, he would have done better writing than this. I don't think he ever even seen the movie before. This movie is just stupid and pointless. I mean, you do not need a 2012 remake of Total Recall. You do not need it. I mean, it's full of awful scenes where it's just I don't know how to describe it. There was just I don't know. It's just this movie is awful. There is a lot of tensionless action scenes, and just the shaky cam and stuff was in it and stuff. It's just, you don't need all that. I thought the sequel was very pointless. Yeah, my mom hated it too. At first, when I first saw it, that was okay, but I rewatched it and I rethought of it, and it just I don't like it anymore. Now I agree with my mom. Now I think it's bad. It's a very, very bad movie. I agree with my mom. My mom hated it too. My mom saw it with me, and we both hated it. Yeah, it is a very bad movie. I really, really hate it. It is just silly. Like, oh my god, it's silly. Like, oh my god. I will admit, the beginning was okay. The beginning was good, but just the like it get and 30 minutes in, it just starts to just grab the beginning and just crumble it, tear it apart, and they screwed up, and they're like, you know what? Screw it. We don't need this crap. We don't need this Mars. We don't need Arnold Schwarzenegger. We don't need anybody like that. We don't need Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's talented. We don't need anybody. We just need to find our own people to make it original, you know? Do not do that anymore. I mean, I don't know how Arnold Schwarzenegger would have felt about this movie. I don't know how Arnold Schwarzenegger feels about this movie. I don't know how he feels about this movie. I bet he feels the same way as I do. I bet he hates it as well. Because, come on, it's his own movie. I mean, he just gotta hate it. The original directors will just look at that movie and be like, oh, why? Why did they have to just make that and steal our idea? Oh my god, this movie is just hard to sit through. I mean, it's so boring. It's so hard to sit through. It's hard to sit through. It's just one of the most hard to sit through movies I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to just, I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it, I don't know what I'm gonna give it. I don't know. Probably, I'm only doing this because I like the beginning. 2 stars. 2 stars. I'm only doing this because I like the beginning. Everything else is crap. Everything else is a freaking ripoff. There's no Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's no Mars. They just came up with their own original characters. They just came up and they just made it way too. I mean, they made it way too. I mean, the first one was radar. This one's PG-13. You know what? This movie is so silly. This movie should have been PG. This movie is so silly. And the action scenes are just comical. I mean, they're so bad that they're actually comical. Yeah. It's not quite as bad as Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. That movie's way worse than this, but this movie's still just a waste of time. Don't watch it. It's a waste of time. End of discussion. See you guys later. Bye. Talk about my next bad movie discussion video. So, see you guys later. Bye.